Hey guys, Ko here, and welcome to What's on My Mind on British Kiwi Time. I know it's usually Torbray giving out these stuff, but you got me today, and I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit raspy. Is that a word? Because, I don't know, my throat is dead, so, you know. But today I'm going to be talking about The Legend of Korra Book 4 Finale. God damn, that was a good finale. Basically, what's going on here is that Kuvira is like a dictator of the Earth Empire, and she's basically taken over the whole Earth Kingdom. That's what it's called. And so her last target is Republic City, and she's just fuck youing everything, blowing everything up. So, you know. So basically, there's a giant mech, and it can shoot a cannon that can blow through everything. It can go through mountains, and buildings, and people, and death. And it really shouldn't be used, and it's just some crazy goddamn things, man. But I think one of the things I really liked about the finale is the fact that Korra had to use the Avatar state against the mech, because it made the fight seem a lot more realistic and make it like, oh, the stakes are really high, we need to follow and kill this thing, otherwise our city is going to fall and die. So the Avatar state power that she did use is like the airbending and all that. It just looked great. I mean, it's nowhere comparable to Book 3's finale when she went, oh my god, I'm going to kill you because you've just nearly killed me. But I think Book 3's finale was better than Book 4, but Book 4 was still very respectable. I think the fact that all the airbenders got together and basically aligned against the mech was really cool. I mean, they did that downwards tornado thing. That was like, okay, didn't expect that. But I think they're just replicating the mosquito suits that come on later, so I thought that was pretty cool. And I still hate Milo. Milo needs to be shot in the face, and he nearly did, and then, yeah, they ruined the opportunity that they had. But Milo sucks. One thing that, like, I knew it was going to happen was Hiroshi being freed, because he appeared in the beginning of Book 4 with Asami. But the fact that he got freed right at the end kind of annoyed me, because he should have got freed a bit earlier. Because, I mean, he was an equalist leader in Book 1, but that was Book 1. That's like, it was at least 4 years before Book 4, and all he did was capture people. It's not, I don't know if that's an offense, that's 4 years old, I don't freaking know. The mosquito suits I thought were pretty cool. I mean, they were called hummingbird suits because they were just going to fly around and help, but then the mech turned out to be platinum, and it was like, ah, shit. But, they actually managed to do quite a lot of damage, and they managed to actually get in before Hiroshi ended up sacrificing himself because he wanted to cut open the mech with the laser on the suit. One thing I thought was cute was Varric's proposal to Julie, because it happened out of nowhere, and then it's like, will you do the thing? The phrase "do the thing" was way overused in that finale. That kind of annoyed me, actually. One thing, when Hiroshi died, Korra had bent ice to stop the mech from moving. Why didn't she keep doing the ice when it was trying to break out? I'm pretty sure we could have saved Hiroshi there. It's stupid. But yeah, so they get inside the arm, they fight all the people and start destroying all the things. Oh god, that's not the word. Lin and Sue start ripping the arm apart, but then Kuvira rips the arm off because she lost the connection to the arm, so she rips it off, and then somehow Sue gets knocked out. Like, I mean, yeah, you get hit against a wall, but that doesn't mean you get knocked out, does it? And then Lin's like, metal seatbelt, so I guess that makes sense. It was a bit unexpected, I guess. I don't know why I did it again. Lin and Sue had to get knocked out. It really didn't make any sense, but, you know, whatever. I think the Korra versus Kuvira fight was really good. Because there was liquid metal in the fight, and liquid metal is the thing that caused her to have post-traumatic stress disorder for the whole of Book 4 until about episode 9 or 10, I can't remember. And, yeah, the liquid metal would either have to be gallium or mercury, I mean, because they're the only metals that are at liquid temperature that are actually stable, so part of me wondered if it was Sue's meteor collection, because they were pretty different. But, yeah, Korra just bent that shit, like, it doesn't even matter. Kuvira was definitely outclassed in that fight. She kept trying to play on Korra's mistakes, but then Korra didn't have any more mistakes. I'm surprised Korra didn't actually use the Avatar state in that fight, to be honest, but, you know, whatever. It was a missed opportunity. When oh my god, Mako. When Mako and Bolin decide to go and stop the mech from moving, there's a scene where Mako nearly kills himself because he's shooting lightning at the brain vine thing, and then it shoots him in the chest. What I really like about that scene is that his arm near enough gets blown off, but then all you see is like the burn, and he just keeps the lightning going, and it's like shit. Some pretty dank stuff. And then the mech blows up because the energy supply gets exploded. And then everyone falls down, and then Korra comes out with Kuvira over her shoulder. And you'd think Kuvira would be like, "Oh, you'll save my life, thank you very much." And then she's like, "Nope, I'm going to throw a rock at your face." I thought that part was hilarious. I don't know why I did, but I thought it was so freaking funny. And then, so they go into the forest, and then Kuvira finds her gun because she ripped it off, and it went in the forest. And how lucky is she to find it in the forest? And she ties it up with the vines that power the weapon, so the whole world is powering the weapon. But then she doesn't know that. So, great job, Kuvira, great job. But so then, of course, she falls off the weapon, and the weapon goes straight at her. And then Korra's like, "No!" Avatar state, and blocks off the weapon from hitting Kuvira. And it's basically the Avatar state versus the gun. But in book 2, basically Vaatu says, "It is I that broke through the divide that separated the spirits from the material world." And basically, the gun that Kuvira has is very similar to Vaatu's actual weapon, like laser thing that he can do. So technically, it's Rava versus Vaatu. So it is actually how the spirit portals were opened originally, but then they did it again. And then boom, there's a new spirit portal in the middle of Republic City. It's like, okay, this is a thing now. Okay. So yeah, that was a thing. And then of course Varric's wedding, which was I thought it was pretty cute. But then of course it's like, "You may now do the thing." I was like, "Are you serious?" I literally just went, "Are you kidding me?" I don't understand why you had to say it, but you did, so whatever. And then of course Korrasami, I'm not going to talk about it because I'm happy that they're expanding to homosexual relationships and LGBT and all that, but there was not really enough build up for it to be a good relationship in my head. I reckon they'd break up. So, but whatever. Finale. In comparison to the other finales, I think I gave book 1's finale a 6 out of 10. Book 2, probably the same. Book 3, 9 out of 10, at least. And I think book 4 would definitely be a 7.5 out of 10. Because, so technically, in my opinion, it would go book 3, book 4, and then book 2, book 1. Because I didn't like book 1. Like, it was just bullshit how she got airbending. It's just like, "Hey, my friend's boyfriend is about to get his thing stolen. I'm going to throw a fist in fire," and then it's there. It didn't really make much sense. But yeah, so that's my opinion of the Korra finale, book 4. I know it's only a short video, that's because I can barely speak, if you can hear. I sound really, yeah. If you haven't watched The Legend of Korra, you totally should. I would recommend it. And as always, guys, I will see you next time I do a What's on My Mind. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.